And welcome to the Go Auto Arena. Game tonight between the St. Albert Steel and the Lloydminster PWM Steelers. Starting lineups tonight, we're going to have Kia Vale, Riley Smith, Jaden Bogdan, Madison Nwillen, and Jenna Goodwin for your St. Albert slash. And on the Steelers side, we got number 14, Allie McCauley on defense. We got the captain as well, Brooklyn Palmer, out there. Tonight we're excited. The game is going to be for first place. St. Albert sits first right now, 53 points in the Central Division. We have Lloydminster at second, win 52. Face-off drive now is won by Lloyd and tossed back into the zone. No one there, Miss McCauley. Scott carrying it behind her net. Turns it over to Willen. Willen looks out front, can't get the pass to Bogdan through. Willen does recover though. Toss the puck down there, can't buy, hits the ref in between her feet. She played along the boards now. Controlled by Bogdan. She has Willen open. Decides to go to the point for Vale. Vale shot tipped twice on the way to the net. And we got a save there for your starting goaltender tonight for Lloyd, Bella McKee. Bella on the season is 9-2 with a 107 goals against average, a 96 save percentage. She's the only goaltender to defeat the St. Albert Slash this year. Face-off one, now controlled by Lloyd, looking to move out of their own zone. Pass goes off the skate of Hall into the corner behind the St. Albert net. Tossed out in front. Quick shot by Day, doesn't get through, blocked there by Butts. And she'll move out with it now. Going left to right. Pass out in the middle, can't connect as Butts is shoved out and Lloyd will come out with it. Moving up the right side there. It's Wilkinson who just dumps it down. St. Albert will give chase. That is Anchor with the puck now. Anchor, a committee to the U of A Golden Bears in the year 2020. Scrum now in the neutral zone. Bunch of bodies in there. Schroeder and Reich for St. Albert. Puck's going to be frozen here. And we're going to get a whistle.
So a pretty even start to start the game here. Both teams, I think, are trying to feel each other out here. And hopefully we have a good game.
And that is our color man, Rob. Thank you for Rob. First time on the program tonight. Face-off one there by Lajoie. Passes to Shuttler. Shuttler's going to get it to Yaremko, who's just going to dump it in off a defender. Puck behind the Lloyd net is collected by Kordic. Kordic has Lajoie. Puck misses up to Ross. Shot is tipped right in front. Doesn't get all the way to the goaltender. And we're going to have a face-off coming up here.
Lajoie, is that Serge Lajoie's daughter?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, I do a lot of U of A games, and so I've worked with Serge over the years, and now he's in Kamloops, I believe. So.
And her brother as well, drafted 14th overall to the WHL by the Tri-City Americans.
So the bloodlines run deep in that family.
Yes, they do. Shot goes in off of a Lloyd defender. And awkward when there's Yaremko just tossed that on net. And that was Allie McCauley's stick that it tipped in. Short side for McKee. That's one you can't really blame on the goaltender. She's just gonna have to shake that one off. 1-0 St. Albert here, not even 2 minutes into the first period.
As they always say, you get a shot on net, you never know what happens, and that's what happened in that play. So.
Hey, miss everyone you don't take, even the unintentional ones. Face-off one there by Keyser. Just gonna pass back to the D. Just gonna float it on in behind the net. Be the goaltender McKee playing it. Can't find it. It's Keyser who recollects there, but Lloyd will come up with it behind their own net, looking to move up. It's Gilby. Makes a pass there to Anderson. Can't connect though. They're gonna give it chase down, and we're gonna have icing. Quick icing. Lloyd now down a goal early, has to not dig too deep of a hole for themselves. You want to make this game respectable, especially the number 1 and 2 teams. You don't want to let this get out of hand early. Face off to the right side of McKee. It is won by Lloyd, and it'll be Day that'll come up with it. Day turns around. Another puck back at her own goaltender. This one, luckily, does not bounce into the net. maybe a bit of jitters here right now for Lloyd as they can't seem to get out of their own zone and generate a real solid scoring chance back the other way. Face-off won there by Lloyd. Will be controlled by Day behind her own net. She's cut off by Bronwyn Boucher, who will control the puck. She's going to look to the middle of the ice, but stay there again, cutting that pass off. Smith recollects and she'll just bump it down there. Guzovsky will pin a player against the boards. But it'll be Lloyd that'll connect with the puck, looking to move up ice. Pass can't connect, shut down by St. Albert. Puck in the neutral zone, controlled by Plamondon, but she just flips it down. It'll be Vale moving it to Bogdan, crossing the line, moving into the zone on the right side, drops it for Willen. Willen back to Bogdan behind the net now. Bogdan circles out front. Point pass to Anchor. Anchor winds up, shoots, and that puck's going to be deflected out of play. And there's a gift for a fan there. She almost got hit with that one. That was a close one.
Yeah, right now it looks like, not sure when Lloyd came in. I'm assuming they came in on the bus, but maybe they left their skating legs on the bus right now. They got to get their legs going here.
Got to get moving, especially against this top line of St. Albert right now. We got Madison Willen, Jenna Goodwin, and Jada Bogdan, who right now are the 1, 2, and 3 scorers in the league.
Boy, this is like our 6th or 7th face-off, and we're only barely 3 minutes in.
A lot of pucks on net so far. Well, you see the draw come again. Won again by St. Albert to be Anchor controlling. She has Goodwin. Goodwin will recollect it there. Make a good pass there to Bogdan on the left side. We'll just dump it down and give chase herself. The goaltender will play it, though. Willen tries to cut it off, misses. Does steal the puck back, though. Makes a quick move around a defender. Quick pass over to Bogdan. Bogdan is shut down by McKee. Quick save there. It is all St. Albert right now. The puck hasn't left the Lloyd zone since about the 18-minute mark. Puck to Anchor on the right side. Flips it over to the left for Willen. If she was the opposite hand there, might have been able to get a shot off, but can't. Puck control by Willen again. Pass trickles through, hops over a bunch of sticks. It'll be Lloyd clearing that one out. Just missing the pass there. But giving good chase is Detchuk, the captain. Knocks the puck off the stick of Pisani. It'll be Lloyd controlling in the St. Albert zone for what seems like the first time tonight. Pass out front is cut off by the captain, Willen. She'll look to make a move. Bogdan controlling now. It's 2-on-2 going out. Pass lost in between the feet. We're going to have a penalty coming up here against Lloyd.
Well, at least Lloyd got out of their own zone there, and if I was with the Lloyd coaching staff, I'd do a lot of dump and chase just to get your legs moving here, because as you say, it's been basically down in their own zone for most of the game so far.
That's Jenna Morden taking the penalty there. Jenna, 2 goals in 3 games against the Slash this year. They're going to have to look for some offense from her if they want to keep in this game and kill off this penalty as well. Shuttler controlling now, moving behind the Lloyd net, pinned against the boards, but it's Lejean who come out with it. Circles around to the top. She has Vale on the far side. Puck is poked across. Good play there by Hall, leading scorer for Lloyd to break up that chance. But Kordic coming back on the left side, head of steam, winds up, takes a shot, just misses behind the net. She's going to battle for that puck, just battling with Scott, with Shuttler helping her out, come out with it. Back up to the point. Fakes a shot, Vale, one-timer. Can't get all of that one, it just flutters to the side. Hall and Willen will battle on the boards for it. It'll be Shuttler coming out with it, just holds the line there and fires it in. Scott for Lloyd, dumps it out. We're gonna have the first minute of this 4-minute kill off now for Lloyd.
So far, I've been impressed with Lloyd. They've keeping everything to this house or to the outside, so maybe that'll get some momentum going their way.
Bodies in the lanes there. Ooh, and a quick pass comes through the center. Bogdan, another shot on net. McKee with a save as Bogdan looked 5-hole there. It'll be Yaremko collecting. Back to the point, Anchor fakes the shot, passes to Willen, shoots. Tipped wide by Bogdan. Yaremko controlling, is cut off there by Anderson. But it'll be Goodwin coming up with it. Bogdan now behind the net for Willen. Willen looks to the point for Anchor. Anchor passes back to Willen. Willen loads up to the center. Can't get that pass right on the tape. Ooh, and a quick shot there by Yaremko. Hits the post and goes out of play. And you're right there, Rob. Lloyd has been doing a great job of keeping bodies in lanes and those passes to the outside, but a very good outside chance there for Yaremko. Another inch down and she'd have a goal right now.
Was that crossbar or was that a goalpost? Because I
believe that hit the crossbar and out.
Yeah, that's what I saw too.
Face-off won there by St. Albert. 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go on this power play for them. Puck will be moving to the right side, just misses Schroeder. Dale collect that, try to flip it out. Can't get it as it goes off the ref and stays in. Puck still on the line. It's Lomback, takes a punch to the face there. We're going to have a whistle. This puck goes offside.
Yeah, I'm not sure at this level, but I know I did a U of A Pandas hockey game this afternoon, and there was a lot of physicality in that game, so I'm not sure if the referees call it the same here or if they actually call more than I saw this afternoon.
We will see a little tighter whistles, I think. Kordic winds up, can't get the shot away there. These girls do play physical, though. There is no stopping them. They want that puck and they want that goal. Kordic fighting off there, she's gonna hold there. Finally going to get a call on that. That was number 10, Jenna Plamondon.
So hit to the head.
Yeah, that's Kordic going to the bench right now. Her and Plamondon were tied up. They're a little frustrated. Plamondon holding her stick, and Kordic gave her a shot.
So this will even things up, and they'll have a short power play afterwards, but this might get the momentum going Lloyd's way here.
This is our second penalty for contact to the head right now. It's a 4-minute minor as well. So Lloyd will get a chance on the power play after this 4-on-4. Captain Lloyd passes it back to McCauley. McCauley's pass goes in the state of Goodwin, though. And now it's Goodwin and Willen coming up with it. Willen controlling. Passes it back to Anchor at the point. Anchor winds up, fakes the shot, passes to Goodwin. Goodwin can't get the stick there. Goodwin does circle around, though, moves to the slot. Out to the point, and that puck is just going to trickle out off the stick of Anchor, who couldn't hold that one in there. Sandy will pass back to Anchor. Anchor going across to Willen, who's wide open. Willen makes a quick pass to Pisani, who can't cut through McCauley. Good play there to force her to the outside. And it'll be Lloyd moving up with it. Hall carrying it right now. Hall leading scorer for the Lloydminster. Passes it to the middle. Puck can't get through the center, though. They are controlling behind the net, making a quick pass up to Palmer. Palmer goes across to the captain. Quick shot. Can't get gloved down there by Sank, but she does make the save. This Anchor will control it behind her own net right now. Giving pressure is Jade Cadu. And Anchor will just smartly flip it up to Pisani. Pisani will stop with it. Puck stays in the St. Albert zone there. Good play to keep the puck in the zone by Nicole May. Nicole May out without a goal on the year as we have a sprung pass to Bogdan. He's working to the left side, just backhanded on net. A good play by Nicole there, May as well, not to let Bogdan get into the center of the ice or a quality shot off.
Well, it took about 7.5 minutes for Lloyd to get their first shot, so it's only 4-1 in shots, so we'll see if it evens up here in the next little bit.
Face off to the right of goaltender McKee. 9 seconds left on the Lloyd penalty. They'll be on the power play as St. Albert controls. Remco, dribbler of a shot, just easily pushed aside, and Craig will flip it up for Plamondon. Plamondon pokes it up, but it is grabbed by Reich there. She has her legs moving in this one, moving to right around the ice to the right side. Winds up, shoots right into the crest of McKee. That'll be one of her easier saves on the night, I imagine.
Yeah, if you're a goalie, when it hits you in the stomach like that, when you get the rebound like that, that's textbook 101 goaltending there.
And another face-off here coming in the Lloyd zone as Scott and Plamondon will decide who's going to play that one. Quick pass just behind the net. They're going to wait before they get moving. We got 5 out there for Lloyd. They are on the power play for the next 2 minutes. Kordic in the box for contact to the head. Reich will go to flip that out. Butts will get the job done. That goes off a trainer and into the Lloyd box. That's another face-off here. We've probably about a dozen now.
So the scoreboard, they haven't changed the names up there. So right now it's saying Whalers and Short Park. So
yeah, throwback matchup with the Whalers tonight.
That was a previous. I think it was a bantam game, boys bantam game I saw.
I'm disappointed I missed it. You should have invited me, as we have St. Albert continuing in the Lloyd zone. Good job on this penalty kill by Lejoie. She's going to give a lot of pressure here. Almost gets a stick on that one as the puck will be moved left to right. Palmer with it now. Misses a pass to the captain. St. Albert's just going to dump that one back in, get a quick line change here. We got some tape out on the ice. Oh, almost had a player trip on that. Lloyd controlling, stretch pass to Morden. Morden loses it. Smith will collect it. Hit there by Morden. A little bit of incidental contact as Kieser and her were battling for the puck. It'll be Schroeder controlling now. And it's almost been all St. Albert on this penalty kill as Lloyd just can't get established. And they're going to come into the zone right now. Making the move is Morden. Gets by Anchor. Drops it off to the point for Craig. Craig has Scott. Scott will wind up. Misses the net there. Give chase Morden. Held into the line there by Scott. Craig gets the puck at her feet. Pass down to the right side. Scott winds up, fires, misses the net yet again. It'll be Anchor controlling, trying to get that one out, and she will. And that'll dribble all the way down to McKee now, who has to handle that one. And Lloyd will have to reset. 23 seconds left to go here on the power play. Down 1-0. 10 minutes gone in the first period. Craig with it now. Spins off a check. Fires one up the ice, and we're going to have that go out of play as well. Another stoppage here. Good long pass, but there was really no chance of creating anything there as Lloyd player did not have her feet moving. Almost better to have the face-off and get a little reset here as they only have 11 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, she was right along the boards there, so it was easy to defend her on that play.
And St. Albert will win that. Flip it into the Lloyd zone, and we're going to see time dribble off this power play. 5 seconds left. Kordick will get back on the ice. Anderson for Lloyd controlling the puck. She passes it down to DeChuck, who's got Hall. Hall circle behind the net. Has a girl up front. Passes. Oh, can't go through. Another quick shot. Good job there by Willen to clear the puck. My goodness. Sorry, that is Goodwin who cleared the puck out of the net. Very close to being a tie game here. As Mayo controlled at the point. Take a shot. Blocked by Kordick. Will sweep it, and it'll just get out of the blue line. Lloyd will have to come back into the zone here. It'll be Wilkinson with the puck. Wilkinson dumps it all the way back down. No Lloyd players there, though, so Remco will collect. Shoot it off her own player. It'll stay. Just gets out of the zone. Day collecting for Lloyd back in her own zone. Pass up in the middle, Palondon. Hits Anderson. Anderson giving chase. She's got Willen on her. Lloyd will just flip that down here and try to get the puck. On the pursuit there is Gilby. Gilby without a goal on the season so far. Would be nice for her to get on the score sheet in this one, especially down 1-0. Reich's pass just a little in front of Willen, who's just going to chop it back up to her. Reich smartly does the same as she gets into the Lloyd zone. Dumps it behind the net for Goodwin, who's cut off, but manages to get to the puck first. She's fighting. Back to Reich. Reich's got the points open. It's Vale. Vale to Smith. Collects it on her backhand. Has to shove it down there as pressure was coming. And Schroeder's going to give chase there. Behind the net, she's on Day and Plamondon. Wins that battle, but can't beat the third girl in there. It'll be Butts that'll come up with it. Butts moving behind the net. Backhand pass out front. Good play by Day there to deflect it out of harm's way. That would have been right in front of the goaltender. And we're going to have another icing here against Lloyd.
That was some nice flow there. That was a good maybe 2.5 minutes of back and forth. That's typical of what I see with U of A Pandas. Sometimes they'll go 2, 3, 4 minutes of nonstop action. So I like to see that.
Nice to see the girls get their legs moving and not necessarily just passing and going offside here. As Shuttler's going to battle for the puck. Committed to the University of Ottawa in the 2019 Shuttler. Puck is flipped. Lloyd's looking to move out of their own zone. Pass up the middle. Tipped up. But it's Pisani who will control it. Pisani, the niece of former Edmonton Oiler Fernando Pisani.
Who also used to coach with the Golden Bears a couple of years ago.
There's 7 degrees of bacon right now. As we draw a puck up the middle there. Had Kordick. Kordick 15 goals in the season. Couldn't connect with that one. Anchor will just shoot it off. And now it'll off Shuttler. No real chance on net there. And we're going to have another penalty coming up here. It'll be Kordick once again heading to the box.
Now, is she a relative of like John Cordick and all the Cordicks from back in the day, or?
See, that I do not know. I'm going to have to ask her that.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit older than you, so that name rings a bell for me, so.
That one might have went a little over my head.
Yes.
Puck control there by Hall. She's just going to pass it down to Palmer. Yaremko's all over her, and she's going to force that down to Brzezowski. St. Albert on the penalty kill for the second time tonight. And that's Cordick in the box for St. Albert. 2 minutes for body checking. She's got 6 minutes on the night now, and we got a goal here by Lloyd. And that'll be a short power play for Lloyd as Palmer rips one home. We got a tie game here, 1-1.
Nice seeing eye shot. There's about 3-4 people in front, and yeah, Lloyd's back in this game, and looks like we're on even footing here, and this game's found sort of a bit of a flow going forward here.
And a much more effective power play than the first time. Actual bodies in front and shots on net. Good to see a nice push back here from Lloyd as the top line of St. Albert to get back out there. It'll be Willen with the puck at center. Turns it over to the captain. Trip there, miss. Bogdan could have went to the box. We're not going to get a call here. Vale will battle for the puck at the far right boards. Far left boards, pardon me. Puck does come out. It'll be Lloyd flipping it down there. Pass up front to the middle, can't get through. Vale will collect that now. Now after a very, very strong start to the period for St. Albert, Lloyd has been making a push the last 4 to 5 minutes. They've got 3 shots after having none through the first 10. And Willen's just going to dump that in there, and that line's going to get a change. Not a good shift for the top line, pinned in their own zone. That's what you want if you're Lloyd, though, because they're looking to make a move up there. We got Plamondon up the right side. Is shut down there by Reich, though. She's just going to be pushed into the corner. This puck is frozen along the boards, and it's popped out, played to the point. Shot down, no danger. Pisani's going to collect it now. Wheel it around the other side, but it's going to be a Lloyd girl collecting it there. Going around the boards. Giving chase and behind the net. Another pinned up player, it's Pisani. Schroeder's going to recollect that one for St. Albert. They'd like to get out of their own zone there, but they won't as Day will flip that back in, and they're going to have to recollect. Reich making a play up to the right side for Anchor, just a little out of her reach, but she pokes it up, battling with Hall. Anchor along the boards now, pitched down. Can't come up with it. It'll be Lloyd moving back up. Cadu. She's got Anderson. Puck goes behind to nobody. Pisani's going to grab that one first. Wheels into double coverage. Pass out front. Good play there by Anchor to stop what could have been a tap-in goal. And St. Albert's going to battle back, flip it into the Lloyd zone, and they're going to get a reset and a change. LaJosh for St. Albert giving chase against Day. It'll be Palmer flipping it up for Craig. Cordick holds, tries to make a move, can't get past both Lloyd defenders though. It's Yaremko tied up on the boards. Right at the point here, puck is loose. Keyser takes a tumble. It'll be Lloyd trying to move up with it right now. Seen a lot of board play in the last couple minutes here. Like to see the open middle of the ice open up a little more for both teams right now as May's going to go into the zone. She's got Keyser on her. Flips it up to the point. Yaremko's going to control that. Does not get all of that pass. Breakaway here for Ledoux. She stops, turns. She has Craig. Craig got the stick poked off by Yaremko. Good play there to stop another high-quality chance. McCauley at the point with it, shoots. Glove down, almost deflected off Ross into the net. And Shuttler's going to control it in the St. Albert zone. They're looking to get out. Lloyd has come to life in the last 5 minutes here. Yaremko moving across her own blue line. Steps across center and just fires that one in on net. McKee will leave it there for McCauley. McCauley's moving up. Can't get it though. Good pass, goes to the middle. Goodwin can't collect it. Goodwin's looking up. She's got Smith at the point. Brzezowski's getting pinned by Scott. And DeChuck's just going to backhand that one up the wall. Pass goes wide, and Smith's going to have to get there first before Morden. Morden always dangerous. DeChuck steals the pucks off Boucher's stick. Quick shot on net, and that'll be stopped by Sank. She'd like a reset right now. She's been busier in the last 5 minutes than she was in the previous 15.
Yeah, a bit of not a great pass up the boards there. Intercepted by the Lloyd player, and she probably could have gone a little bit closer to the net, but she tried to shoot it right away, and a nice save.
Bronwyn Boucher caught a little flat-footed there. Bogdan will get the puck. She's going to flip it up to Willen. Willen one-on-one with Palmer. She slows down, finds Goodwin on the pass. Goodwin shot is stopped by McKee, who didn't budge. Right into the crest. McKee with a good save. She wasn't going to bite first. And a great pass there by Willen to find Goodwin in the slot.
Yeah, that was a great play on both teams. Nice little play to get the pass across, and a nice save by the Lloyd goalie there.
And that top line of St. Albert's going to stay out there. They lose the face-off, though, and it's Hall flipping it around the net. Anderson will play it up the top. Anchor gets a stick on that, and Willen collects in the slot. Winds up, fires through a body, and another good save there by McKee. She's been sharp. And it seems a little bit of pushback coming here from St. Albert. Lloyd was really pushing the play the last couple minutes, but a very good response right now by the top line of St. Albert. 2 quality chances in the last 30 seconds. Anchor will control the puck off a face-off win. Flips it, but it'll be blocked by Scott. Puck is left in the middle for Goodwin, but it is chopped out by Lloyd. Battling with it at the point is Anchor. Anchor will flip that in and give Chase good play there to beat 2 Lloyd defenders. Flips it out front, goes past 2 slash sticks. And it's Lloyd coming out with it now. Hall making a move on the left side. Can't get by Pisani. Good play to shut her off there, not give her any room. It'll be flipped out front. Bogdan will control it for St. Albert. She's got to get past. She's gassed. She's going for a change. And almost an opportunity for Lloyd there. Ooh, and a quick shot that gives a rebound. Anchor, another shot back into her goaltender, and this puck's going to be frozen. But a poor line change there by St. Albert almost led to a 3-on-1 coming into the zone as they were just gassed.
Yeah, and the puck carrier from Lloyd did a nice job waiting for her teammate to exit the zone before she went across. So great play by Lloyd there to get the shot on net. And now it's 7-6 in shots, and so we've got a game of it now.
Face-off will be one controlled by St. Albert. It'll be butts over to Schroeder. Schroeder moving up center ice, across the Lloyd blue line, drops it there for Reich. Reich moving on her backhand, can't get past. It'll be Lloyd coming back up with it. We're going to have a penalty come in here. It'll be a hook on number 20 for Lloyd, Bryn Pollard.
Yeah, I got the twig out on that play. So there's been a couple of, there was a non-call, tripping call that I liked the referees didn't call, and there was a nice play where there was a delayed offside that the linesman let go. So kudos to the Zebras.
Yes, a much better called game than what I was doing last night. I saw Nate versus Red Deer. It was a parade of people to the penalty box, and a game that just erupted in violence. St. Albert going on the power play for the second time tonight, second time in this period. This one will be for 2 minutes, though. It'll be Kordic controlling the puck, moving through center ice. Moves into the right zone. Loses it. Recollects up there for Lajoie. We'll just leave it for Vale at the point. Back to Lajoie. Puck goes to the center. Played out by Lloyd. Just barely gets past the line. Vale with a spinning puck. Couldn't control it, and it'll be Lajoie entering the zone. Loses it in her feet. Kordic's there for her, though. Shuttler playing the point. Will collect it. Down to Kordic up front. Lajoie couldn't get a good enough tip on that, as there wasn't a lot of speed coming off that Kordic shot.
Yeah, Lajoie was there, but the defenseman for Lloyd was right beside her, and so good play there, and goalie makes a nice stop.
Another nice one for McKee. She has made a bevy of those in this period. It'll be that top line for St. Albert out there once again on the power play. Goodwin with the puck, passes to Bogdan. Bogdan flips it back down to Goodwin. She'll just turn, spin, tries to make a move. Can't get around Plamondon, though. Very good stick on Goodwin. She does not give up on any plays. She's a 200-foot player if I've ever seen one in this league. Hell, if the ice was 300 feet, she'd be a 300-foot player. Puck does get out of the zone, though. It'll be Yaremko recollecting. We got 10 seconds left here. St. Albert's not going to be able to get any other pressure here as the puck is just going to be flipped out of the zone. And they'll have 33 seconds left on the power play when we go into the second period here. 1-1 is the score. And a bit of a flip-flop period here. It seemed to be 5 minutes of St. Albert, 5 minutes of Lloyd, 5 minutes of St. Albert, 5 minutes of Lloyd. I do like what they were doing out there. Lloyd fought back in this one. They were down 1-0 early after a deflection goal that went off their own defender. Can't blame McKee on that one. They are able to fight back on the power play there and score. And we've got a tie game going here after what might have looked like a rout to begin with.
Yeah, it's good back and forth, and if these are the top two teams in the league, that's what they're showing right now. So we'll see what happens after the flood.
Is there anything that stood out to you over the period from either team?
Having seen these teams for the first time, I thought there was some really good skaters on both sides, lots of speed. So yeah, I was impressed with that. So it looks like we're going to have a heck of a game.
Yeah, and let's hope it continues here going into the second period.
Okay, so let's go to our sponsors, and we'll be back for the second period.
intermission about to get started here between the St. Albert Slash and the Lloydminster PWM Steelers. 1-1 right now. Goals by for your St. Albert Slash. We had it Yaremko, her second on the season. And for the Steelers, Brooklyn Palmer, her fifth. Assists on that go to Kelsey Hall, her team leading 20th point, and Taylor Wilkinson, who now has 16 on the season. It's the fourth meeting between the Slash and Lloyd on the year. They are 1-1-1, so this will be the tiebreaker as well between the two teams. Coming into this game, St. Albert is winners of their last 10 in a row. Steelers are 8-1-1. St. Albert's last loss actually came to Lloyd back in October the 28th. That was a 2-1 OT loss. St. Albert tied it up late off a goal from Jaden Bogdan, but it was Jade Cadu who won it in overtime. Brianna Sank was your starter in that one, as she is tonight. She made 31 saves. And Bella McKee was your starter in that as well, and she is back in net for Lloyd tonight. She made 38 saves in that win. She has been impressive against these St. Albert Slash. She is the only goaltender that has recorded a win against the team.
So they're still having trouble with the score clock. So the short park is actually up on the score clock is actually Lloyd, and the Whalers is the Slash. So.
Don't get confused, folks.
Yeah, so.
All right, and we're going to start the period here with a St. Albert power play as well. 33 seconds left on that. St. Albert's going to win the face-off. It'll be Goodwin collecting that at center ice. She's going to wheel around back to the middle, pass it up to the left side for... Oh, pass there. Quick back to Willen. Willen up to Anchor. Back to Willen. Winds up. Fires that one off Bogdan. Willen recollects. Time dripping off, 10 seconds left on the power play. Willen back with the puck now. Pass to the slot. Good shot there by Goodwin. Couldn't get that puck off the ice, though, and McKee was able to get a pad down and stop that one. Pass up to Anchor. Power play is over. We are back at even strength. Lloyd coming back, and we are pinned against the corner once again, but Goodwin is going to recollect that. She's got Scott all over her. Willen coming in for help. Scott's lost her stick. Puck is played up to the left point for Anchor. Batted down there. Puck remains in the Lloyd zone. And there it is. It comes out to Lomback. She can't get it, though. Yaremko's going to get there first, your goal scorer tonight. Anchor, puck in her feet, is able to get it out. Lloyd looks to make a play coming up the middle. Pass by Cadu to nobody, and Reich will collect it. Reich moving up the right boards now. Shorter collects, pass to Butler. Butts quick shot left. It's blocked by Scott. Scott's been out there for a long shift now. It's a minute and a half. Smith misses the puck there. She has Vale on the other side, but she's just going to smartly flip it up to Reich. Reich moving along the players' benches. She's sandwiched by two Lloyd players. Butts collects, though. Backhands it over to Reich. Reich will drop it back for Butts. Butts goes through the middle. Can't find Vale at the far left point. Vale just able to keep it in. Pinches incorrectly, though, as Lloyd's going to come back here 3-on-2. Good play by Vale to get back in. Shut down Cadu from getting any sort of open. Cadu will control it now. Up to May. May to Hall. Hall spins and fires. That one's easily steered aside by Sank. Puck control by Cadu again. Vale come out with it behind her own net. Working up the left side. She passes it up. Misses, puck goes behind Shuttler, and that's going to be an icing here for St. Albert. Another good start to the period, a better start than last time. Less whistles. This is her first whistle 2.5 minutes in.
I think last period we had about 6 or 7 by about this time, so yeah, definitely a better flow to the start of this period.
Face-off coming here to the left of Sank. That'll be won by Lajoie. Very strong in the face-off is this St. Albert team.
Yeah, that's what I noticed in the first period, especially on their power play. St. Albert's very good on the face-offs.
Puck will be won there by Anchor, who flips it out to Kordic. Kordic not moving her feet, couldn't control that puck. Pisani back down to Anchor. Anchor is pressured. Lloyd's just going to pin it up against the wall. It's Chuck, the captain, fighting for it with Lajoie. Puck goes down to Morden. more than 2 goals against St. Albert. Turns, spins, fires, almost gets her third there as that goes off the outside of the post. Flips up to the point for Day. Day just fires it in there. Can't hit the net, no, and Shetler's going to recollect. She's going to look to move up the middle of the ice. Puck rolls off her stick to Kordic, who makes a nice pass to Joie. Couldn't handle that one, and Lloyd's going to get this one just out of the zone. Another piece of tape out there on the ice. That's 2 so far tonight. And Shuttler's wide open, moving up. Can't control the pass. She's tired. She's just going to, why not take a shot, and a glove save there by McKee. Heads up pass there by Yaremko, but Shuttler was at the end of the shift and just couldn't drive all the way to the net.
Yeah, that's what I thought, that if she had a little more gas, maybe she could go straight to the net there, but it was still a pretty good shot though, but yeah, she maybe could have gotten a little bit closer before she got her shot away.
And a very, very nice pass by Yaremko, who is having one of her better games on this year. Face-off will be won there by Lloyd, but it's Boucher who'll come up with it, leaving it for Brzezowski. She's going to battle behind the net, takes down a player incidentally, and she's going to recollect the puck on the left side, pass it up the middle, and it goes through everybody and out of the zone there. Fun fact on Bronwyn Boucher, her mother actually used to teach me English in high school.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a small, small world. As Lloyd will flip that puck on net. That was Hall. She just misses the net, though.
Was she a good teacher?
She was. She was she very good French teacher, too. She used to make fun of me in French, and I couldn't ever understand her. But other than that, we got along quite well. I'm going to have to go down and say hello sometime. Ross with it for St. Albert. Tries to find Brzezowski. Can't get it out of the zone. May's just going to flip that back in there. It'll go behind the net for Yaremko. Yaremko stops, passes it to Brzezowski. Moves it up the middle. Keyser, pass goes into her feet, into the Lloyd zone. Icing there, confusing as it actually hit Keyser on the way down. But either way, it is still icing.
So 9-8 in shots and goals. So as the 1-1 score would indicate, it's been pretty even. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Any predictions on the final score?
Ooh, I at this point right now, they've had all but one game on the year be within 1 goal. I'm going to say a 3-2 finish tonight for St. Albert.
Sounds about right. Now in this league, do they have overtime and shootouts, or is that?
Yep, overtime and a shootout.
Okay.
So we'll see. These teams actually met for overtime earlier in the year. It was Cadu with the overtime winning goal on that one. Bella McKee, who's your starter tonight for Lloyd, made 39 saves, and we have a goal. Clamondon lifts it up front, and we have another one. I believe that was Palmer again, her second on the night. She goes top shelf on Sank. And there we have the second goal for Lloyd, pulling ahead.
Well, she was about 10 feet right in the slot. That's a great place to take a shot, and it was a heck of a shot. So now it's 2-1.
And a heck of a pass there by Plamondon to find her in the slot.
Yes. Let's see if St. Albert has a response.
And it'll be Lloyd who will get the puck first and flip it down to the zone. Hall's going to recollect that on the left side. Skates behind the net. Anchor comes up with it. Anchor, one of the more solid defensemen for St. Albert, probably their best on the team. Moves into the middle, takes a shot, goes a little wide there. That puck was rolling for her. And it's going to be Lloyd that almost collects it, but they lost it. Reich, good job to battle back there. Grab the puck. Couldn't get it out of her feet, but she will come up with it. She'll leave it there for May. May back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson an assist on the first goal tonight, and Anchor's going to collect it, skate behind her own net. A lot of pressure there, and we're going to have a penalty coming up. That's going to be Cadu going to the box here.
Yeah, I would say that's a good call.
2 minutes for a trip. Might have been able to call it a cross-check. Either way, St. Albert's going to go to the penalty, the power play for the third time tonight, hoping to tie this one up. We got 6 minutes gone here in the second period. Bourgeois is going to take the face-off for St. Albert. She'll win it to Kordic. Kordic back to Ross. Ross has Vale. Stops, passes back to Kordic. Kordic winds up, fires. Glove saved by McKee. Shuttler, if she was a little more left on that, might have been able to get a screen and force McKee to search around, but she was reading that all the way from the point.
That all started with face-off wins, so they've been doing. St. Albert's been doing a great job on the face-offs here.
Very important. Ross wins it back to Vale. Vale lines up, fires, shot, goes in. Another shot by Kordic, save. 2 big saves there by McKee, and the puck's going to flip out of the St. Albert zone. And Ross is going to collect that.
Oh, we got another penalty.
Another one. This one will be for interference. And it's going to be Vale going to the box here. Vale, not your typical penalty taker for the team, only 6 on the year. Either way, though, we're going to have 4-on-4 coming up here for the next minute 40, as it was a 4-minute call on the previous penalty to Lloyd. Scott wins it. Quick shot is blocked there. St. Albert's going to flip that one up. Willen's going to collect it. 4-on-4 should be very dangerous there for Bogdan and Willen, but it's a turnover. Craig winds up, fires, glove save. Can't stop it originally, but she's able to glove it down on the ice. We're going to get another whistle coming up here. Very good chance there on the 2-on-1 for Lloyd. It was Scott with the pass over to number 13, Haley Craig. Haley Craig, 1-4 on the season, was looking for her 2nd goal.
Shot looked like it was going a little bit wide, but I think she just wanted to stop the play and reset. Oh, they lose the draw now.
Quick face-off there. McCauley can't stop the puck again. It is sank, but Yaremko is able to control it, pass it down. That's going to be another icing. Nope, icing is waved off. McKee leaves it there for McCauley. McCauley's going to flip it up there. Just missed. St. Albert's going to recollect. It's the captain Willen with it. She'll leave it for Yaremko. Yaremko, pressure on. Passes it to Bogdan, can't get through. It'll be Ross who's going to have to recollect that one. Anderson was all over Yaremko, able to stop her from getting a good quality chance here, as we're going to have a line change. And we're going to have another stop here, as the net seems to have come off its moorings. Interested to see where the face-off will come here. It'll be actually in the St. Albert zone, as it was St. Albert with the puck coming out. 4-on-4 will continue here, another 48 seconds in the box. Good play by Goodwin. Face-off is won by Lajoie. Very, very strong face-off, as we've talked about. Goodwin goes to flip that over. Puck a little too high, though, for Lajoie. Should have to bat that one out of the air. Lloyd will look to move up. Hall couldn't see it behind her. Lajoie battled down low. Goodwin, and the puck will go up to the point from Sani. Sani fakes, slap pass to Willen. Goodwin with it. Goes down low. St. Albert's trying to get a change in here as they have the close change. Pass to the slot. Just missing there was Boucher. Good pass there by Goodwin to find her. Just couldn't connect. McKee punches another one behind the net. We're going to have a short power play here for the Steelers, 20 seconds as they're moving up. It's Hall, passes it over across to May. May breaks into the zone. Boucher takes down a Craig, doesn't get a call. Quick shot on net is stopped by Sank. And May will just fall into the boards as Anchor and her collide. Another good save there by Sank. She's going to have to keep St. Albert in this one right now, as they look tired this period.
Yeah, it's interesting. First 7 minutes of the first period, Lloyd couldn't get out of their own zone. Now it's kind of reversing here a little bit.
How the tables have turned. Shot there, goes wide again. Lloyd will keep it in the zone now. It's Lombak. Lombak again. She's going to get it, but Yaremko smartly cuts her off there. Gives her a bit of a wrestling move, takedown, and Lombak's down on the ice right now. We're going to get a whistle here, as Yaremko fell back on her. And I think she's just a little winded at the moment. She's getting up and skating the bench under her own power.
Yeah, speaking.
Oh, not before giving Yaremko a little bit of a shove. Tension's flaring here, as she is not happy with the way Yaremko decided to fall back on her on that one.
Yeah, speaking of wrestling, they had big wrestling at U of A, so.
We've seen a little bit of it more here.
Yeah.
And that was Peyton Lomback who got taken down. She's tied for second in the league with 3 power play goals. She's also committed to the U of A Pandas.
Oh.
And she has 1 assist versus slash on the season, running a 2-game goal streak right now.
Yeah, the roster of the Pandas, they go all across Western Canada. They've got from all 4 provinces, and so Howie Draper, they do a good job of recruiting.
And it seems Lloyd want to have a conversation with the ref. That is Randy Lomback, the father of the player who was taken down, maybe wondering why there wasn't a call on that one. A little bit of incidental contact. The girls were just tied up. It happens. And we're going to have a face-off here. Joie again on it. And again, a win for her. Very, very good night in the dot for her. Pass goes up to Shuttler, couldn't connect. Martin flips that one in. Hall and Kordic collide, both of them sprawl, but they're back up. Joie moving with it now. She's on the left side. She's got Kordic who's tapping for it. Can't find it. Shuttler takes a swing at the puck, but can't connect. She's going to carry it, leave it there for Smith. Smith's got Kordic down low, can't handle the bouncing puck. It'll go all the way around back to Shuttler. Shuttler to the center of the ice, just behind Lejoie. She was an opposite-hand shooter there. Right-hand shot, she might have had a chance there, but it'll be Smith who's grabbing it. Taken down there on a trip is Vial by Hall. We're going to have no call on that. St. Albert moving back up. Kordic fakes the shot, winds up, fires, puck just trickles wide, can't find Lejoie. And Lloyd's going to control it. Sandberg, good tape-to-tape pass there. Anderson's just going to flip that in. Wilkinson, pardon me, and she's going to get a change as Day's giving chase behind the St. Albert net. Kordic pinning Day against the boards. And the puck will just come out. Scott couldn't handle it on her backhand. She's going to flip it back in there. Anchor's going to be the first girl on it. She does have pressure, though. Flips it to Schroeder. Can't handle it. Neither can McCauley of the Lloyd. And Pisanti's going to control. Keeps her head up. Tries to find Reich. We are offside, but the girls never touched it, so we're going to keep playing here. Anchor. She's a little gassed. Long shift for her right now. It's tied up, but she's able to move the puck to Butts. Butts stops, thinks about it, passes it to Anchor, who's just trying to get off, but will stay in the zone. Actually playing down, pinching. You see Wright cover for her right now, smartly. McCauley controlling now. She's got Schroeder on her. Plamondon tries to flip it up, and this puck is just barely going to get out of the zone. Yaremko will collect it, flip it back in on net. Bouncing puck handle there by McKee. Not always a dangerous play, but sometimes awkward. Good to flip it on there and just get the face-off as changes needed to be made on St. Albert.
Yeah, and especially since they've been doing a really good job on the draws here, that's a smart play.
And St. Albert's going to get their top line out there.
Boy, they've been double shifted here. It seems like a lot in this second period so far.
Part of the reason why they are the top 3 scorers in the league right now. Willen leading the way, of course. She has 36 points in 19 games so far this season. And puck is battled there by Ross, taken down. Willen collects. Leaves it for Yaremko. Yaremko, who's been out there quite a bit tonight as well. And there's Palmer. She has 2 goals on the night. She'll collect it. Circle back. Yaremko on her. Puck will just be played back into the St. Albert zone. 11 minutes gone here in the second period. 2-1, not for the Sherwood Park versus the Whalers, but Lloyd versus St. Albert as Goodwin has Bogdan, finds her up the middle. Bogdan just couldn't handle the pass, goes a little in front of her, but good on Goodwin to come back and help out her girl as they're pinned against the boards. Craig there, Scott there, and we're going to have another face-off coming here as the puck was frozen against the boards.
It looked like she had the breakaway there, and then she just took her eye off the puck a little bit. Maybe she was just checking to see who was coming behind her or whatever, and the puck just went off the end of her stick. So a little tough play there.
Yeah. Good heads-up play, though, by Willen to get the pass up. Another close chance. St. Albert's going to have a couple more of those in this game, I am sure, especially if they want to claw back down 2-1 right now. Keyser cuts off the pass. Good play there. Steps around a defender, but can't control. It'll be Day coming up with it for Lloyd. Can't get out of the zone past Smith. Brzezowski makes a move around Wilkinson. Controlling now is Keyser. Pass. Ooh, a quick tip there by Boucher. Puck probably wasn't heading on net, but McKee will kick that one aside as Kaiser collects it. She has Boucher down low. Boucher playing the puck on her backhand, flips it behind herself. She's lost it, but she still comes up with it after a couple of pirouettes there. A hit there by Lombak and no call as Sank's going to remain in the net. Quick shot, and Lloyd's going to get this one out there. Confusing right there. Lombak, a little bit of revenge taking. Does not get a penalty for it. And that'll be a turnover here as Scott's going to walk into the zone. He's got Lajoie on her. Good skater. She's not going to let her do much. Back to the point for Hall. Hall fakes a shot, finds Anderson in the middle. Can't connect. Keyser's going to flip that one to McCauley. Can't hold, and Hall's going to come up with it once again. Hall, very dangerous for Lloyd. 20 points on the season now with an assist tonight. Stops, flips. Puck goes back to Scott, who finds Cadu in between the skates of Shuttler and Cadu. Shuttler will come up with it, though. Looking up the left side. Tries to make a pass to Kordic, just couldn't get it through. Smith will fire it back in, though. Puck handled by McKee. Mishandled as the pass, they couldn't connect to Scott, and St. Albert's going to collect it now. It's Butts pinned against the boards. We've seen this a couple of times tonight. Puck will come out this time, though, as Butts will control it. She's got Pisani at the point, finds Pisani. We're going to have a penalty coming up here on Lloyd. And the puck goes in. Shuttler in front, couldn't get the stick to bat it down. And we're going to have a face-off, but also a penalty.
Yeah, the intensity's sure ramping up here now. And, yeah, I think, yeah, that one hit in the corner, they probably missed that one. But this might be maybe a bit of a make-up call there. But St. Albert's back on the power play, and we'll see what happens here.
Going to call that holding the stick. And yeah, I think you're right there, Rob. A bit of a makeup call for the missed hit on Lombak. Another face-off win for St. Albert as Bogdan will move to the boards with it. Goodwin's trying to fish that one out. Does, but it does get out of the zone just barely as the captain, DeBeck, clears that one out for Lloyd. Anchor's got it right now. Leaves it for Willen. Willen's got options. She finds Bogdan streaking up the right side. She's going to move into the zone herself. Carries, spins around because she doesn't like the traffic in front. That was Palmer. 2 goals on the night for Lloyd, both goals. Anchor fakes the slap shot, passes to Willen, makes a move, makes another. Puck goes to the boards, back to Anchor. Anchor, the only girl at the point, rips one in. Puck can't be handled. Another puck going off a Lloyd player, and it is a 2-2 game now. May on the Steelers tries to help out her goaltender, ends up putting it in her own net. Bogdan was there, had a touch on it, I believe. I think she'll get credit for the goal, but if you're Bella McCree right now, that is 2 goals by your own team on you tonight, and it's a 2-2 game. Not exactly the support you want.
Yeah, if this is soccer, they call it an own goal, so yeah, all you can do is try to shake those off and then get back to it. So
we have a tie game right now. 2-2, 6 minutes to go in the second period. Puck played back into the Lloyd zone. They're looking to move out. Yaremko cuts that off. Good pinch there to keep the puck in the zone. That'll be Day who has it now. Gives it to Hall. Day once again spins off a check. She has Cadu. Cadu moving slowly, and we're going to have another face-off coming here.
No, we got another penalty.
Another penalty.
Yep.
Now, and that one's going to be on Lloyd. Number 25, Alicia Day. So St. Albert will go back onto the power play. They just scored very recently to make it 2-2. Let's see if there's some more magic left in the tank. Face-off won again by Lajoie. Puck played to Ross. Ross finds Kordic. Back to Ross, who's moving down. Back up to Vale at the point. Vale pressured, so she'll just dump it off to Lajoie. Lajoie will put it in the corner. Good play there by Shuttler to not give up. Does fall, though. McCauley tries to flip that one out. Didn't get all of it. Vale's going to play it across to her D partner, Ross. Ross takes a shot very smartly as McKee didn't seem to know where the puck was. It just goes off her pad. Puck to the center for Kordic. Kordic couldn't handle it, but it'll be Ross recollecting. Ross spins to the middle, passed off to the right side. Puck almost trickles in off the back of McKee and just slides behind her. Very close to being a 3-2 game for St. Albert. Lloyd's going to get a short change here, and they're going to come in. Pass just misses to the captain, to Chuck. She would have had a chance on net, but it's gone. And now Ross is going to sit behind the St. Albert net and wait to make a play. She has Kordick on the right boards. Kordick moving, makes a pass to Lajoie, just gets by everybody. That's going to be an icing. As St. Albert was looking to make a change, they will.
Yeah, the momentum's now shift back to St. Albert. Having 2 power plays, they've been doing a great job again on face-offs, and they've been moving the puck around quite nicely. So Lloyd's going to have to fight back here and see if they can get the momentum back in their favor here.
Once again, and out there again is Yaremko and Anchor, the top pairing for St. Albert. And that puck is going to be dumped again for another icing here. That's okay. St. Albert likes winning face-offs.
And if you're a coach of St. Albert, having 2 icings on your power play, that's going to suck the life out of it. We only got 45 seconds left in this latest power play.
And if you're coaching for Lloyd, they're really appreciating it right now as the 2-goal scorer Palmer misses the puck there, trips. We got Willen wide open. Willen moving him in. Can't get the puck past. Rebound comes to Goodwin. Goodwin shoots it right back into McKee. 2 big saves there. Really good pass by Goodwin. Another one to find Willen on the breakaway. Willen just couldn't get that puck to settle down before she made her move. Tried her best to get something on net, of course, on this power play, and we're still going to have another 35 seconds here for St. Albert to work with.
That could be McKee's 2 best saves of the game, back to back.
She's been active tonight, so that says something. Anchor plays the puck, goes off the glass, can't come out though. Willen's going to give chase against Hall. Hall, Goodwin, and Willen all tied up. Someone's going to try and get the puck off the boards. Lloyd just trying to kill some time off that penalty, and they do. That was a good 20 seconds knocked off. We only have 15 left in the St. Albert power play. Yaremko stops, backhands it up to Anchor. Anchor pushes it up to Willen. Willen didn't anticipate it though, but Anchor's able to glove the puck down. She's going to move 2-on-2 with Bogdan. Bogdan winds up, shoots, glove, can't get all of it. Puck will go back up in front. Anchor will just try to put another one on net, but McKee will freeze it there. Another good push right at the end of the power play there by St. Albert. Good awareness to know that they still had an extra girl out there for a couple seconds to make a play.
As you mentioned before, the St. Albert defense has been doing a great job head-manning the puck and getting up to the forwards.
Another face-off win by St. Albert. Puck is anticipated there, can't be fully cut off by Morden. Oh, played out in front, no one there though. Cassani will chase it off, leave it there for Schroeder. Schroeder will flip it behind the net. It'll be Day getting it for Lloyd. She got butts on her. Shuttler comes up with it. Stops, makes a move. She's being held there by Smith, no call. And Lloyd's gonna move back up with it. Lloyd from right to left, backhand play to the center. Can't get past. We're gonna have a penalty on Butts as she interfered with the Steelers player on that play. It was Jaden Morden, who has 2 goals in 3 games against St. Albert, who was getting the pass up the middle. Smart play by Butts to try and get in her way, but a little too much contact, and she's going to go to the box.
Yeah, she was just a couple of steps behind her, and she had to take the penalty. So as a coach, those are good penalties to take because it could have been a goal. So we'll see if St. Albert can now kill it off here.
So we Lloyd go into the power play for the 3rd time tonight. They are 1 for 2 already. Goal by Palmer. Palmer, who has both goals for Lloyd tonight. She is out there working the left point.
Discussion about something here.
Plan of attack on the face-off, maybe. With only 2:55 here to go in the 2nd period. Power play for Lloyd. Face-off is won by Lloyd. It's Palmer controlling, shoots, puck is deflected. Sank steers that one aside, back to Palmer. Palmer spins, she's got Lomback. She'll leave it there for Hall though. Hall finds Tkachuk. Puck is played out, Lomback wide open, and she's gonna, ooh, what a save there by Sank as she came back and reached around to rob her. Very, very good play, and we got Palmer getting chased by Keyser. DeChuck, the captain, had Lomback backdoor wide open. Didn't see her though. Puck is, the rebound did come to her, but she was absolutely robbed by Brianna Sank there. Her best save on the night by far. And St. Albert's just gonna flip that down there. They've got 2 tired girls out there, and Lloyd's gonna re-enter the zone here. It's Morden. Morden leaves it there for Plamondon. Morden recontrols, spins, goes behind the net, cuts out in front. Quick shot on net. Good stop there by Sank. She had traffic up in front. Plamondon again. Puck goes right in front. Quick backhand there, stopped. Plamondon can't see it in her feet, can't get another shot. There's a bevy of saves there for Sank as she had to make 4 or 5 quality ones on this power play already. 41 seconds left to go in that.
Ooh.
We had a Lloyd player coming in there, Craig, on Shuttler, and Shuttler stood her up. Craig does get up though, no harm, no foul. And Shuttler will go to the bench. Kreisheis pipes to Craig. Craig moves the puck up to Sandberg. Sandberg's just gonna dump it behind the net. We got 20 seconds left to go on this power play. Smith controlling it. Can't handle the bobbling puck. And Hall's gonna pin her against the boards. It'll be Hall and Wilkinson in there. We're gonna have another face-off due to a frozen puck. You see that quite a bit in this league.
Yeah, I've noticed when there's a puck along the boards, it's not just 1 or 2 players. It could be 4, or sometimes 5 or 6. So, yeah, they like to fight for that puck along the boards there.
And of course, if you're a good face-off team like St. Albert is, you'll take that freeze and you'll take a face-off. And that's able to get their top line out there as well, as we only have 8 seconds left to go in this power play. Willen pushed off the puck. Giving battle is Yaremko. Puck's in the boards again. It's going to come out to Cadu. Butts is out of the box right now for St. Albert. Back to 5-on-5. She has the puck on her. Pass it across there for Ross. Ross makes 2 moves. Can't get across the second time, but she will recollect, and she's going to move across the line herself. Going 1-on-3, moving to the outside. Spins around, tries to get the wraparound. Good cutoff there by Day, though. Puck again on the half wall pin. Probably going to see another face-off coming up here. And no, refs don't blow the whistle, and the puck does eventually get out, but it will leave the Lloyd zone. A little bit of contact there. Wilkinson trying to hit Bogdan. Bogdan shuts her up, though. And Bogdan will move into the left side, backhands it on net. No one in front, though. Willen collecting, shoots that one on net. Big rebound left there for Goodwin, and time expires. Goodwin a shot right at the horn. And we're going to go into the third period, a 2-2 game. Shots 20-18 for the Slash over the Steelers. A very good goaltending battle so far tonight. McKee for Lloyd, 2 goals against, both off of her own team. So she would, she's actually perfect if you count St. Albert shooters tonight. But it's been a very good game, a lot of pace. First period, extending from that. At the end of the first, we saw the pace pick up quite a bit, and we saw that continue into the second period. It's a lot of back and forth. Time and time again, we've seen it go from Lloyd puck to St. Albert puck for 5 minutes at a time. It's just momentum swings left, right, and center this period.
I've been impressed with both teams. The skill level is very good. I like the skating. That there's some good skaters on both teams. Handling the puck, passing the puck. So you can see why these are the top 2 teams in the league, and that's why we have a 2-2 score after 2 periods. If
you're St. Albert, you're at home, this is a battle for first place at home. This game obviously means a lot to you, and they want to find a way to score one more and close this off. What do you think is going to be the most important thing for St. Albert to do if they want to retake the lead and win this game?
Well, I think they, if they keep on skating like they have, they've been taking some penalties, and so it might come down to special teams here. Either somebody scoring on a power play, or maybe somebody defending a power play, and then. So that's what I've seen so far. Is that how many goals do we have off of power plays? We have at least 2 for sure.
2 for sure. Yeah, we have 1 by Palmer and another one as well, as I'm just going through my notes here. Doot, another one by Yaremko. Excuse me, Bogdan. Bogdan with the power play goal, and Palmer with a power play goal for Lloyd. So yes, the special teams have been very in this game, and I think that's going to be what we're going to continue to see as these teams are getting a little chippy with each other right now.
Yeah, there was a few times where the referees could have called some penalties, and it sort of looked like both ways. So yeah, hopefully referees will let them play in the third period. Although if there's something to call, they should call it. But yeah.
All right. Well, that's it for me, Rob. I don't know if you have anything else to add, but we're going to go to break if not.
Yeah, we'll go to the break, and we'll be back for the third period.
to the Go Auto Arena in service place. My name is Wyatt Ziegler, joined here by Rob on color and the camera. We have a 2-2 hockey game going into the third period. St. Albert versus Lloydminster. Your goal scorers in that period, Palmer for Lloydminster and Bogdan, thank you, for St. Albert. A back and forth game that has seen both teams tied up twice now, and a really chippy second period as a couple of penalties that maybe could have been called weren't, and a couple of that shouldn't have were. A bit of makeup back and forth, but an overall great game to watch. It's been that top line of St. Albert especially coming to life in this game, as they usually do. Top 3 scorers in the league, of course, Madison Willen, Jaden Bogdan, and Jenna Goodwin. Willen now, with an assist on the game, has 37 points in 20 games so far this season, hovering at almost a 2-point-a-game average, which is almost double more than the Lloyd Steelers player, Kelsey Hall, their leading scorer, who now has 20 on the year. This game also features 8 of the top 10 scorers in the league. We got 6 for St. Albert and 4 for Lloyd. Goaltenders as well. Our top 3, the starting goaltender, Brianna Sank, and McKee for Lloyd, as well as the backup, Holly Beret for St. Albert. All top 3 in every category for goaltending in the league right now. As we get the third period underway, face-off won by St. Albert, played all the way back into their own zone, and it'll be Ledoux controlling that one for Lloyd, moving it up the left side. Vale cut off, trying to get to the puck, but it's Goodwin that comes up with it, full head of steam. She skates past the defender of Day, rips up, takes a shot, tries to go glove side into the shoulder of McKee. Good save there for McKee. Another one. She has been sharp tonight. Both St. Albert goals coming off of her own defenders tonight. Bit of unfortunate luck.
Yeah, when she can see the puck, she's done a great job, and that was a heck of a save on that last rush there.
Goodwin showing off her speed there, of course.
Yes. Yeah, like I said, I've been impressed with both teams. A lot of speed on both sides, and
we're going to see another penalty here, I believe.
There we go.
And that'll be Reich for St. Albert heading to the box. 2 minutes for holding.
Oh, offsetting.
Offsetting now. Holding and a slash. Slash coming on Craig for St. Albert. Or St. Albert, sorry, Lloyd. And we're going to have a face-off coming down into the Lloyd zone.
Sometimes, I've done a little bit of refereeing in my time too. Calling offsetting penalties sometimes will cool down the anything that could erupt. So.
And of course, as we were saying earlier, it was a bit of a more chippy second period than first. So maybe a good moves here by the referee to settle it down early and just let the girls play instead of trying to be physical with one another. Plamondon with the puck now. She goes to the point. Quick shot. Nowhere near the net. Anderson controlling. Flips it behind. It'll get right past Craig. Pisani. Puck into the feet of Anderson. Anderson turns, shoots, just tries to go glove side. Sank couldn't get that. A puck will roll to the side. Anchor controlling now. Looking to move up herself. Crosses the Lloyd blue line. Makes a move around the defender. Day. Circles around, scores! Wrap-around goal for Anchor, goes coast to coast. Makes a move around Day and finishes it right off on McKee. Really impressive play by Anchor, as she has been one of the best defensemen tonight. Her and Uremko, both with goals on the night. We have 2 goals scored by defensemen for St. Albert and 2 goals scored by defensemen for Lloyd tonight. So the defensemen have been doing a great job chipping in offensively, especially.
Well, that's got to be, how many goals did she have so far this season?
If I'm looking right now, Anchor, that'll be her 3rd on the season now.
Well, that's got to be her prettiest of the year. That was an outstanding goal there. That was just showing off her speed and...
Beautiful effort to burn Day, especially. Yep. And McKee, who probably thought her defender should have had her, was not ready to slide post to post and make the save. And that's probably been her only real mistake tonight, and it's cost them right now. 3-2 St. Albert, 18:20 left in the third.
And typically you don't see a defenseman do a play like that, so that's That is very impressive. Very impressive.
That was Eric Carlson-esque for me, the way she flew through there. And very smart, not just to take the shot, the short side shot, but actually work all her way around as Kordic kicks the puck up front to Shuttler. Shuttler didn't have her stick on the ice there, tied up with a Lloyd defender there. That was another close one and almost another goal on net. Oh, and the puck, McKee will dive out of the net. She'd like a reset right now. And she will get another face-off in the Lloyd zone.
Yeah, you mentioned Eric Carlson for a Solder types, either a Paul Coffey or a Bobby Orr plays. So, yeah, that was just that was a great goal. That was very impressive.
Between me and Rob, we cover about 4 generations, so we should be able to compare every player there. And, of course, on that last play, Kordic, with a very smart play, her stick was tied up. She kicks the puck across through the slot. And Shuttler, if she wasn't tied up, a very good play with the Lloyd defender there, almost had a tap-in goal. And we'll see another move on net, a backhand play by Boucher. She gets stopped by McKee, another great save there, as Boucher's going to try to recollect it, but she can't. And it's Lloyd going to come out of the zone now. Can't make it past, trips over the red line, and St. Albert shoots that one back in, played by McKee.
It was interesting on that last play. There must have been about 4 slash players literally about 3 feet in front of the net there, so they sold out hard in that play there, and they almost got another goal.
Starting to clog the slot themselves, as Lloyd has been very, very active in the middle of the ice. They haven't allowed a lot of quality chances through the center, which has kept them in this game 3-2 right now for St. Albert, as we have a face-off win for Lloyd. It'll be McCauley flipping up the glass behind Wilkinson, but the puck will flip to Cadu. Pisani races to the puck there, gets separated by Gadu. Good play there to muscle her off. As the puck comes to the point, shot by McCauley goes wide. Rebound comes to Wilkinson, tries to bank it off. Sank, can't get it. Sank swimming under net, and the puck will come out. Missed pass there by Wilkinson, couldn't find McCauley at the point. Just gonna circle back to her own zone. Just gets it out. Dangerous play there as the puck almost ended up on Anchor's stick again. Good play by Bogdan to steal it off of the stick once again. And Lloyd's going to have to recollect here. It's the leading scorer, Hall, with the puck. She's going to circle back in her own zone. Passes it off to Craig. Cadu couldn't handle that one, so it'll be Anchor with it to Willen. Willen, quick pass there to Butts. Butts stops up, looks. She's waiting for help to come. Slow change here for St. Albert as they're slow to get into the zone, but it's Schroeder who ends up with the puck. Good play there by Butts to fight off what was essentially 4 Lloyd defenders all by herself waiting for help. It'll be Lloyd with the puck now. Day has it. Day the victim on that Anchor goal. And Butts will just pounce that one back in. McKee will play the puck. Leave it for Scott. Scott can't get it past Ross. Bobbling puck though, she can't get a good shot off. And Scott will recollect it. Looking to make a pass to Plamondon up the middle. Ross cuts her off there, gives her a little extra shove. And Yaremko will hold it. Tries to make the pass, goes off the skate of Day. Lajoie almost there. Puck along the player's bench. Keeps getting batted back and forth. Lajoie will come across it with the right line. Day on her, forcing her to the outside. Lajoie made a nice move to go to the middle there, but couldn't keep the puck on her stick. She lost it, but St. Albert's going to recollect. Craig punches it into the St. Albert zone. Not for long, though. Lajoie's coming back with it. She has Shuttler behind her. Decides to take the shot. Goes a little wide. Deflected there by Day. Day will get it again. Shuttler's on her. Lloyd struggling to get this puck out of the zone and get some solid. Oh, but there we go. It's Lomback walking over the line. Shoots it high and wide. She stopped but couldn't get it. And St. Albert's just going to play that one back into the Lloyd zone as they're looking to make a change. Shuttler giving chase there. Puck was lost by May. Calling for it there was Madden. Gets it across to DeChuck. Puck in her skates, though, and it's cut off by Vale. Vale gets it ahead to Keyser, who's going to spin and backhand that one. Morden on her, though. Palmer, your goal scorer, both goals for Lloyd tonight, makes the pass. Puck on net, so we're not going to see an icing here. Vale behind her own net, pressured now by 2 Lloyd defenders. Gets it to Brzozowski, who loses it in her feet. It's a good pushback here from Lloyd after going down 3-2 and having the play be majorly in their zone this period so far. 6 minutes ticked off the clock here in the third. Anchor bobbles the puck, plays it off the glass to herself though. Can't get it all the way. Quick shot coming in. Oh, and what a save there by Brianna Sank as Anchor tried to shoot it off the glass to herself. Couldn't do it, and Morden, always dangerous against St. Albert. Quality chance, but Sank was up to the task.
That was a good, seemed like about 3-4 minutes there. I'd say the first 3 minutes were mostly St. Albert, but Lloyd, this last minute or so, is starting to push back here.
And they're going to need more than that as they have their top line out there. Hall, she's going to leave it there. Cadu battling. Hall grabs it. She's got Goodwin on her. Goodwin very, very good with her stick. Probably one of the better defenders as a forward on this team. Hustles up. Puck goes off her own player. Bogdan's going to collect it. She's got Willen and Goodwin with her. Willen tries to go across the Bog. Oh, and a little accidental drop there as the puck, she tried to go across the ice to Goodwin, but it ends up on Bogdan's stick, who just rips it. Couldn't get all of it, and we're going to see another face-off.
I've been impressed with St. Albert, their speed coming across the blue line, and they're forcing the Lloyd defense to sort of back off the line there because of their speed. They don't want to get caught at the blue line.
It's very important. You got to keep those feet moving if you're Lloyd. You know, you are down a goal, and you have to push back as their top line remains out there. Hall fans on the pass there. It's okay, she had Day behind her to recollect it. Puck along the players' bench. Willen fights it off. Sorry, Goodwin fights it off. She's got Willen there. Decides to hit Willen. Oh, and Willen just couldn't get a good enough word on that. Good pass by Goodwin, who makes a move. Can't get past May, though. Puck to the point. Goodwin bats it down. Has it. She's got Pisani at the point. Pisani doesn't know where to go, though, as Goodwin skates into her. Falls over. Is able to block the puck, but that's going to come out. Hall flips it up there. Wilkinson has it on the blue paint. Just bats it into the zone. Really good bat there by Plamondon, but it's going to come out the other way, and it's Anchor controlling again. Tries to make a move through 3 defenders and gets shut down there, and eventually taken down by Day. Maybe a little bit of payback for burning her on that 3-2 goal. Puck played back into the St. Albert zone. It's Reich skating behind her own net. She's got Butts on the left side. Butts stopped up along the boards. Tell me how many times I've said that tonight. May, quick flip on net. Can't get it on, though. And the puck will be handled by Ross, who just wants to get this one out of the zone. And that's what she does. It's going to be an icing here for St. Albert.
Well, the pace of this game, this reminds me a lot of Panda games where, like I said, they've sometimes they'll go 2, 3, 4 minutes. And so, as I've said before, I'm very impressed with both teams with their speed and stick handling and just overall just skill.
Sticking with the Pandas theme here, we have a couple commits to the Pandas. Madison Willen, the leading scorer for St. Albert, she's committed to the Pandas for the 2019-2020, as well as Rougeau and Anchor off St. Albert. And they're battling now. Eventually, they will be teammates, as Lloyd also has a player going to the U of A Pandas, and that is going to be Peyton Lombach. So we got 4 total U of A prospects in this game as well. How does the future of the U of A Pandas look with all these girls out here, Rob?
Well, they've looked pretty good, so I'll have to talk to the coaching staff and tell them about, whoa.
Quick shot there, just goes over the shoulder, but over the net as well for Sank. So we're battling here. Puck's going to slide in front of the net, but it's okay. Lajoie's got that. 2 players on Lloyd collide. We got an odd man rush. If they can speed, it's Shuttler. She's got wheels. She's going to get taken down partially there by McCauley. No call on the play. Quick shot comes in from Uremko. Puck is loose. Uremko recollects it. She's shut off there. Lajoie, quick shot, just goes wide to the glove side. Really good chance there as she just ripped that one. Uremko steps over the red line. Just going to dump that into the zone. McKee's going to handle that there. Left by McCauley. Both defenders for St. Albert went in behind the net. If one would have stayed out front, might have had another chance right there. But it's Smith recollecting across for Boucher, who's had a handful of chances in this game as well. and that'll be another icing coming against St. Albert. Really good rush there by St. Albert. Almost gets another goal, put them up 4-2, but it does remain 3-2 here. Shots 24-23 in favor of St. Albert over the Lloydminster PWM Steelers.
Yeah, like I've said in the past here, I think the speed of St. Albert's now causing Lloyd a lot of problems here.
Some fatigue, especially for that top line of Lloyd, who has been out there quite a lot today. Hall, how many times have I said her name tonight? She's been all over the puck. Smith circles, tries to make the pass up, just can't connect with Boucher. Boucher's got some legs, though. She's going to give a race with Day. She'll beat Day, but can't beat the goaltender. And Lloyd's going to try and get this one out of their zone again. And they just will, as Keyser couldn't hold that one at the line. St. Albert's going to get a quick change in here. It's the captain to Chuck for Lloyd carrying the puck in through the left side. She's got help. Morden, quick shot on net, juggled by Sank. Puck not frozen, but we are going to get a whistle.
What I will say when it comes to the U of A is when I first started taping for them back probably early 2000s, they were the head and shoulders the top of the league, and now we've got U of A, we've got Manitoba, we got Saskatchewan and UBC, and in their league standings they're all within about 5-6 points, and so overall women's hockey has really improved since I first started videotaping back in the early 2000s.
One thing I wish would improve for women's hockey is the old Elite Prospects page. You know, trying to find stats for these girls is nearly impossible. Looking earlier today, Lloydminster actually, it says that they have a St. Albert player on their team. Yaremko is listed on Lloydminster as one of the only 3 players on their page. So I'd like to see a little more respect given to the women's stats as well, because that helps the scouts out especially.
Yes. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Referees have been talking to the coaching staff over on, oh.
Seems like we're going to get a penalty here coming to the Steelers. That's number 20, Bryn Pollard.
Looks like interference call. I didn't see when that happened, so.
No, I missed that. And I think 2 of the 3 call this game did too. We're getting an explanation there to the St. Albert bench, and now one here to the Lloyd one as well, as Randy Lomback is livid right now, trying to figure out what is going on.
Yeah, as a coach, I can see where he was, because I don't remember when that took place. It could have been, yeah.
As well there, as I was looking over toward the Lloyd bench, Avery Gilby, not sure if there is an injury on the play. She walked back into the visitors' dressing room, so I'll keep you updated on that. We'll see if she makes her way back onto the bench for Lloyd or not.
Yeah, well, when it comes to stats, I guess, is that somebody with the team, or do you have somebody to do the stats? I mean, there's a lot involved when it comes to stats. So
that's something I'd love to find out, because the 27-18, every team that I've looked up seems to have something, but it's just this year, 2018-19, that it's players that aren't on the team. You don't have, like, it'll be 1 game played for Madison Whalen, who's played 20 of them now. It's quite confusing to try and look and find, but the website AFJHL AAA, that's where I find all mine for the team. That's where you're going to find all the teams in this Central Division, and that's the most updated. And, of course, they're very, very good here on getting and making sure that everyone who had a point got that point and that there's nothing wrong here. As St. Albert's controlling on the power play, shot by Bogdan, just goes wide, out of the reach of Willen, and it'll come to Yaremko, who's going to pass it off to Anchor. Anchor makes a move, just dumps it down. No slash players on that side of the ice. Willen's going to stop that puck. Lloyd's looking to get out there. Cadu's pinning it against the boards. Is able to get it out, takes down Willen. Quick shot on net there by Bogdan. No real problem for McKee. That's important right now for Lloyd. You have to kill off this penalty. We got a minute left in it. And if you don't kill off this penalty, you fall down 4-2 with less than 10 minutes left. It's more and more of a struggle. Only 4 players out there for St. Albert right now. We're going to get another one out there hopping over the boards is Vale. Almost confused me for a second. I was wondering when we took a penalty. Kortuk moving in the face-off dot. Not normally a face-off taker. She'll lose that one. Puck bobbles at the boards. Vale giving chase. She's pinched down there. She's going to back up. Puck is trapped by McCauley. Able to get it out is Lajoie. Good play there. She's got Kortuk up top. Kortuk will wind up, fire, shot into the chest of McKee. Good hard shot there. Not a lot of traffic in front though, and McKee was able to see that one all the way. But it has been a much better penalty kill than earlier in the night. They have allowed a goal, Lloyd has. That was Bogdan on that. But if you want to be really more, it was a Lloyd player scoring on her own net, which we've seen twice tonight. Face-off one, St. Albert. Ross controlling. She's looking at Vale. Finds Lajoie. Goes down low for Shuttler. McKenna Shuttler dives to make the play. Lloyd's going to try and clear that one out. McCauley can't get it out. It's going to go, and just squeezes past Vale. Errant pass there by Kortuk. Kortuk will get the puck back at her own blue line right now. Working up the left side. Change for St. Albert coming in. They got 5 girls out there. Kortuk shot doesn't get all of it. McCauley colliding with her own goaltender there. And we're going to see another face-off coming up here as the net is off its moorings. That's the last thing you'd want to see right now if you're Lloyd. McKee has kept them in this game, and she seems to be all right, and we're all right.
If you're the St. Albert, or sorry, the Lloydminster coaching staff, you got to be happy with this, PK. They've been keeping pretty much St. Albert to the outside there, and so this, we'll see if this is a momentum changer for Lloydminster going forward.
Face off outside the blue line of Lloyd. Pisani's going to carry that on her backhand, flip it in. McKee's going to play the puck. Bella McKee, that is a NCAA Division I commit. She's going to Union College in New York after this season. So very, very bright future for her. She is one of the most excellent goaltenders in this league. As St. Albert controls the puck, flipping it down to Pisani. Pisani skating backwards, lost the puck there. Lomback will steal it off her stick, but it goes turned over to a St. Albert player, Butts. Butts fighting around, can't get past the Lloyd players. Lloyd's just going to control this one, push it again to the boards. St. Albert's going to pin him up against there, trying to get another face-off out of him. Puck is squeezed loose, though, and to the point. Held just barely. Pass over to Day. Day's going to shoot that one. Reich will tip that out of the way. Puck is loose in front. 2 good whacks at it. And we're going to see what we call here. I don't see a goal call on the ice. I see a penalty coming up for a cross-check. We'll find out who that's on. Most likely St. Albert, as Lloyd was digging in there, almost coming up with the goal. Jaden Morden, she has been all over tonight. Quality chances, at least 3 or 4 now. And that'll be our goal scorer, third goal scorer, Anchor, going to the box right now. 2 minutes for cross-checking. Good penalty to take right in front of your own net.
Yes.
Lloyd was hovering, and like I said, Morden, who has 2 goals against St. Albert this season, was whacking at it, had a couple good chances, but sank, able to keep the ship afloat. Power play now for Lloyd as Lomback, getting chased by Keyser, is able to get it up to the goal scorer, Palmer. She's got 2. She'll be looking for the hat trick on this one, as the puck will be played all the way back into the Lloyd zone. Good play by St. Albert as they're looking to get a change.
So far, twice Lloyd's tried to cross blue line, and they've been stood up by the St. Albert defense, so good job on defense for the Slash.
Oh, and a great pass there by Lomback as she finds Hall, the leading scorer, who makes a move right to left and scores on the forehand, undressing Brianna Sank. But what a pass by Lomback from her own net, 3-line all the way. And Hall makes no doubt moving in and scores, beating Ross on the way to the net. And we have a 3-3 game.
So as soon as I talk about the St. Albert Slash defense, that was a heck of a play to Springer on that long pass there, and yeah, now we're tied up at 3.
I think you jinxed my my game prediction here. There goes my 3-2.
Well, How about 4-3? I think that's
just as acceptable.
Yes.
Back at even strength here, even though the penalty's still showing on the game clock. Another quick shot in there. St. Albert trying to respond after this game becomes tied up once again. And you said it, Rob. Special teams was going to play a part, and they have. It's gotten them tying goal this period.
They sort of took a play out of St. Albert's.
Ooh, and a ripper there by Bogdan. They're going to say no goal. We're going to keep play going. That was in, though. Morden coming up the other way, left side. 3 St. Albert players skating down to get it. You see the life just came back into this team. That top line for St. Albert is always dangerous. And Bogdan should have another goal right now, but they don't all count, I guess. St. Albert making their way back up. It's Goodwin, Willen, and Bogdan. Goodwin has the puck. She's looking to make a move. She stops. She's going to cut to the center. She's looking. She finds help on the left side. It's Vale. Vale, quick shot on. Puck is lost into the feet of McKee. And as we were talking there, Bogdan ripped that shot top shelf. That went in and out of the net as fast as it was off her stick, and I think that's why we're not going to see a goal here, but that was in.
Yeah, I'm looking through a 3.5-inch screen here, so I couldn't tell him from my angle, but yeah, the only way that goal was probably going to get called is if the referee would have been right on the goal line and saw it go in. So we don't have replay during this on this game, but I'm not sure where the referee was. But they always say if you're not sure if the puck goes in, then you can't call it a goal. So
very fair to the referee's point. Yeah, and it was such a good shot, and that. It was in and out so fast you had to think, especially off the post. You can hear it. Can't blame them. So we're going to remain tied here, 3-3, as Smith pushes down Wilkinson. We're going to get a penalty here. That should be a cross-check. Ill-advised play by Smith there. Maybe a little angry over the last couple plays, but that's a play in your own zone. Wilkinson nowhere near the puck. You got to recollect yourself if you're St. Albert here. I know you think it should be 4-3 if you're playing on the slash, but it's not. And special teams have already paid off once this period for Lloyd. Let's hope that lightning doesn't strike twice in this period.
Yeah, the coaching staff aren't going to be happy with that penalty, and you just hope that they can kill it off here.
Yeah. Face-off win by Lloyd. Shot from the point, doesn't get through. Blocked by Wilkinson. Swing and a miss there for Pisani as she tries to clear the puck out of the zone. She got none of it, though, and it's going to be tied up along the board. St. Albert hoping to pin this one, and they will, and they'll get another face-off coming up.
Yeah, another scrum here where we have basically, looks like about 6 players there, so that's something I've noticed in this game where when they have scrums, they have scrums.
And if you're St. Albert, that's kind of what you want to do right now on the penalty kill. You want to get this thing finished off. Their penalty kill has been so-so tonight. At points you think they're amazing, but they have given up 2 goals so far. 1 to Palmer, and the last one to Hall. But a very impressive play by Hall. Great pass by Lombak to find her. Lombak, of course, taken down in that second period, was not very happy, ended up taking a penalty. Oh, Hall, great move to step around Vale. Undresses her there. And we're going to have the puck moved up the ice, though. A good job by St. Albert to recollect and get that puck out. Boucher can't get all of that one. Ill-advised pass by Lombak. Should have been cut off by Keyser, but she just not soft enough on the stick there as she gives the goaltender a bit of a chop on her way by.
Looked like they were trying to repeat that long pass up the boards there, and St. Albert player did a great job sniffing it out.
Finding in the middle, yeah, that was Lombak once again trying to make that pass as well. Possible set play. DeChuck moving up the left side, not really skating. She's just trying to find help as her team is making a change there. And that puck's going to come all the way out of the zone once again. This has been a better penalty kill than the last for St. Albert. You're going to see an icing on their own power play.
I got another penalty.
We got another penalty coming up here. We got a slash. It's coming to the captain, DeChuck of Lloyd. We're going to go 4-on-4 hockey. And if you're St. Albert, this is the kind of kill you wanted. You You don't even have to kill the full penalty right now, and you're going to end up with 1:15 once they step out of the box.
I think that's about the third time we've had 4-on-4 this game. So,
and as a staple for 4-on-4, you're going to see Willen and Bogdan out there. Two of the better skaters on this team, more creative players, especially as they're 1 and 2 in league scoring. Another dangerous option you could see out there as well, Lajoie and Willen, they're great skaters as well. Kordic maybe not designed for the 4-on-4 as she doesn't have the most foot speed, but she is a very dangerous shooter. She's got 15 goals on the year. That's good enough for second in the league right now, only behind Willen. Tripped up there was a Lloyd player, but no call is going to be made as Willen turns it over to Bogdan. Bogdan fires that one home. Willen found her again, and Bogdan scores. That's her second on the night, and that makes up for the previous play where she may have had a goal that did not get called. Bogdan resilient though, and St. Albert's going to go up 4-3 on the Steelers. 3:53 left to play here in the third period.
Well, that was just a great shot. That she came in, had the breakaway, and went top shelf, and yeah, just another. Boy, there's been some impressive goals tonight.
And a great show of respect there by Bogdan, who turned around and pointed immediately at Willen, who had dropped that pass for her. And of course, that was a 4-on-4 goal here. So as there's 5 seconds left here on the Lloyd penalty, and we're gonna have a breakaway, 2-on-0, Kordic. Kordic's gonna wind up, fire, had Goodwin, didn't make the pass. Good to save, Goodwin taken down, no call. McCauley's gonna come up the other way for Lloyd, and St. Albert's gonna go back on the power play here. 2-on-0, Kordic there, makes the choice. Lajoie again, break, oh, such a close chance at a breakaway pass there. Just misses the stick of Lajoie. 52 seconds left on this power play. Two good moves there by Morton. Can't get past both times though. It'll be Vale dropping off for Lajoie. She's got great vision. She stops. Goodwin steals that puck. Sorry, Willen steals that puck off a Lloyd player. She's gonna leave it for Shuttler. Shuttler's got anchor at the point. Lajoie down low. Lajoie's gonna look to the center. Can't find Shuttler, just a little behind her. Vale's gonna come up with it though. She has Willen behind her. She's got Shuttler down low. Finds Shuttler. Day collects it though and is able to flip it just out. Anchor controlling for St. Albert. She's gonna shoot it back in. Day's gonna collect it and fire it once out again for Lloyd. 8 seconds left to go here in the power play for St. Albert. 2:20 left on the game clock. It is a 4-3 game. St. Albert here coming back down from 2-1. Right now, game-winning goal going to Bogdan, who does a flyby, misses Palmer, and the puck's gonna go the other way. Hall with it, she's dangerous, tries to find Palmer for the hat trick. Palmer couldn't bat that one out of the air though. And it's gonna be the captain to Chuck for Lloyd who has it. Spins, passes to Wilkinson, can't connect. Wilkinson falls, tries to get a pass off, it's to Chuck. Wilkinson again. No pressure coming from St. Albert right here as they're just trying to protect the net. Good block there by Boucher, and them as well by Goodwin. Wilkinson tries to grab the puck. It's going to be flipped behind by Anchor and tossed on net by DeChuck. We're going to get another face-off here. And St. Albert has gone into defend mode especially. They got 1:38 left here before they take sole possession, or sorry, they remain in sole possession of first in the Central Division. We're going to have a timeout here.
Interesting decision by the Lloydminster coaching staff there. Lloydminster had it down in St. Albert zone for a good, seemed like 30 seconds or more, and they decided not to pull their goalie. And now they have a face-off in that zone, but I thought after the pressure that Lloydminster had, that I thought maybe they would have pulled the goalie and got that extra attacker out, but I'm assuming they're going to do it after this timeout here.
Especially St. Albert there was just trying to block the home plate. They weren't really going to control the puck, and Lloyd had a lot of time. You saw Wilkinson and Lombach just sit there and pass it back and forth. nothing was opening up because none of the Lloyd players were skating, though. An extra attacker might have helped, and that's what we're going to get now as McKee has gone to the bench. We're going to have 6-on-5, Lloyd down 1 goal. 1:38 left to play here. Go Auto Arena, service place, St. Albert, Lloyd. And the puck's going to come out of the zone. Oh, and Lajoie almost walked it home. Butts is going to stop it up, misses the empty net. Lomback's going to try and recollect that. She goes across to Palmer. She's got 2 goals on the night, Palmer does. Pass goes up to Morden. Morden across to Hall. Hall can't get past Uremko. Great play to break that up. She had Wilkinson coming through the slot, couldn't find her. Puck is going to be flipped up into the air. Lajoie's got it, but she is shut down by Palmer. Lloyd's going to try and get back into the same zone here. They got a minute left here. Uremko controlling the puck now. Flips it up for Willen. Shut down by Morden. Pushed to the ground. And we got a scrum, another scrum here. 6 bodies in there. Who's going to come up with it? It'll be Lloyd. It'll be Sandberg on it. Pinned once again in the board. Wondering if we're going to get a whistle here. Nope, doesn't appear so as the puck is free finally. And another scrum on the board. St. Albert doing a great job of not letting this puck come out. And that killed 30 seconds off of the clock. Great play by Madison Willen there, who's got to be gassed after that. Same with Reich, who's going to head to the bench right now.
Yeah, St. Albert lost the draw there, but they got the puck out just past the blue line there, and then that started that whole, took about a minute off here, and now we have 29.9 seconds left in the game.
We're going to see a couple more players come off as St. Albert has 7 on the ice. St. Albert wins the face-off. Madison Willen take a shot at the empty net, but it's not going to get there, and it's going to be an icing. And you always worry when you see a shot miss the empty net that it's going to come back the other way. Not the case, as St. Albert was great when the puck re-entered their zone of not letting it, not even enter the center of the ice, but even 3 feet away from the boards. Face-off coming here, the best girl, Lajoie on it. She will lose it, but Madison Willen with a diving play to get it out. Hold there by Reich. Quick shot by Scott right into the crest. Another good save there by Brianna Sank. She just had to stand tall, and she did. 16.9 left on the clock here. Go Auto, Service Arena.
She saw it all the way, and the slash defense just did a great job pushing everybody out to the side there so that she could see that shot very easily.
And we see Lajoie back out there on the face-off. Drop goes her way. Madison Willen takes another shot at the empty cage, and it just goes inside the left post. Madison Willen, another point tonight. That's 3 on the night for her. Not goals, points that is. And St. Albert is going to win this game 5-3. 10.8 left on the clock here, but it's over. And
well, that was a heck of a curling shot. Was that a takeout? That looked like takeout weight there. So just from inside the old blue line there to make it 5-3.
And if I can say, Lajoie there on the face-off, great at not. She lost the face-off, but she didn't let the man beat her to the puck. And Willen, with a quick move, is able to get around there and finish it herself. As that's going to go off the head of a St. Albert slash player and back onto the ice, and that'll be another face-off. 5 seconds to go here. Go Auto, Service Arena.
Yeah, I know her dad would be very happy with that defensive play that she made on that last sequence there.
And we're going to see the time click down on the clock. 3, 2, 1. And another win for St. Albert. Make it 11 straight. And impressive. They move 56 points now on the year. Lloyd with 52. They have a full game and an overtime loss ahead of them. Impressive to battle back here. Down twice in this game. And for Lloyd, a very good game as well. The player of the game from Lloyd has got to be McKee, though. McKee or Palmer, but McKee stood on her head for most of this one. She's only going to be credited with 4 goals against, 2 of them by her own team, which is always unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes sometimes, as we're going to get some handshakes at center ice.
Well, that was a hard-fought game. Shots on goal, 32-32, so can't get any closer than that, and just a couple of nice goals late there to get St. Albert up, and then the empty netter to sort of finish it off. But like I said, I've been impressed with the quality of hockey, and yeah, you could definitely tell these are the top 2 teams in the league.
Yeah, they have 8 of the top 10 scorers, and they were very active on the night as Madison Willen walked away with 3 points, Bogdan with 2 goals, and Goodwin as well with a couple of assists. Special teams played a huge factor in this. We saw players rotating in and out of the box almost all night. A couple of power play goals for Lloyd, a couple for St. Albert, and that was the difference tonight, as they're going to escape with a 5-3 victory. And as the players salute the fans, we're going to say goodbye here from the Go Auto Arena at Service Place. My name is Wyatt Ziegler. I have your call. Rob on our color and camera. Thank you for all your help today. And everyone out there listening, have a good night.